the term or the just speaking about your vagina period or your womb just is like a oh my god, she's talking about her vagina, ew. Like, oh my god, she has a period, ew. Like, oh my god, she has cramps. I just find it so crazy that we had to grow up in a society. I'm glad now it's getting way more lenient. People are actually like understanding the actual pain and emotional, physical, all that pain that you go through with your womb. I'm glad people are kind of like grasping that now. But me growing up personally, it's like that was like a taboo thing to talk about. Like you had to whisper to other girls, "Oh, can I borrow a pad or can I borrow a tampon?" Or if you too embarrassed, you put some tissue in your motherfucking underwear. Ain't no motherfucking things to have, which you would think they would have vending machines back then, where it was like tampons and stuff and pads. But most schools I went to didn't have that. Maybe your school did. Most schools I went to didn't have that shit. Um, yeah, I just think it's really really crazy how when I was younger that talking about my vagina or talking about my womb was like sacred, like taboo was like doing the inevitable. I find it crazy, and I'm so glad that now is things are getting more lenient and people are being more open to it and understanding to the actual process and emotional fucking depth that women go through with their vagina and womb. I'm glad that that's getting better, but I feel like it's still just really funny how we had to go in society that made something so natural feel so unnatural. I just find society so funny where they make natural things just seem like taboo. A female having hair. Bitch, I'm a fucking mammal. I'm supposed to have hair. These are scientific shit. A female having a period. I'm supposed to have one. If I didn't, you should be calling the ambulance right now. Like, come on now. It's just crazy as fuck, and then it's crazy how we have to adjust our lifestyles to make other people comfortable. Isn't that crazy? We have to adjust our lifestyle to make other people comfortable for natural shit that every single woman can raise her hand and say she's been through. I'm pretty sure every single woman can say she's had a accident with her cycle. Every single woman can say she's cramped to the point where she feel like she can't get out of bed. Or every single woman has said they get nauseous on their period. It's just certain things. Every single woman has said that people don't really grasp the understanding of the emotional trauma you go through when you have an abortion or a miscarriage. Like people don't we don't talk about natural shit, and it really bothers me, especially as a woman, that other women don't talk about it. But we so quick to talk about niggas. It makes me want to punch a bitch. Like it really makes me want to punch us. Like sometimes it really makes me want to punch us because it's so many other topics that we can talk about that can really solve us, and not even solve us, but just bring us to a more understanding of this is okay. Like I didn't grasp that it was okay to talk about your period till I was like in high school because it was like a taboo. Like I kid you not, it was like some bullshit, bro. And then they have all these things they put in place, so we have to adjust ourselves. Like for example, I just find it crazy that women have, unless, don't get me wrong, unless it's like your menstrual cycle is like detrimental, or like for example, I find it crazy women have to feel ashamed for having like hair, especially like bikini hair or underarm hair or just a little mustache. I got a little mustache. Mind your business though. My business. But I do have a little. It's a little. It's like real small, so you can't really notice for real unless you like see it in the light. But like most people do, it's fucking hair. Like bitch, I'm fucking human. You are concerned about the wrong thing, and I find it so crazy that women have to feel like they have to change for that. For example, I didn't realize how natural it was for women to have opposite titties until I got older. Like I didn't know that. And like I thought it was just me because my grandmother had that shit. Like her shit was really lopsided. And I was like, damn, maybe that's why my shit looked like that. But then I crest. I started talking to other females. I started doing more research. That shit natural as fuck. Almost every woman has some sort of like differentiation with their boobs, unless they're fake. And I was like, wow. This whole time, I'm thinking I gotta have perky, cute, porn star titties. Bitch, they just titties. Like, it's just, certain shit is so funny that they make us have to worry about. I don't worry about it, and neither should you. You should stop fucking worrying about that shit. Especially if it's you can't help it. Don't feel ashamed for something you cannot help. Literally, never feel ashamed. I feel ashamed for speaking on topics, especially as a woman with other women about shit she has to talk about. Me talking about how the vagina really works is important. Like, you want me to sit here and explain to somebody else how the vagina works? I don't even know how my own shit works. I just find that crazy. Like, they make it seem like when females talk about sex, it's like, shut your mouth, you can't talk about that. But when men talk about it, especially at a young age, they're like, oh, they're just being boys. Look at the boys being cute. Oh, look at them already know. Like, what? But when I talk about it, me talking about something that's actually more complex than a fucking penis on how to pleasure myself, I get shamed. I get slapped on the hand. I get the ear pull. I get the cheek snatch. That's crazy as fuck. There should be no fucking reason why natural shit should not be able to talk amongst our peers naturally in whichever setting. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Everybody in this bitch shits. I don't see why people make it a big deal when people talk about they got a shit. We all got a shit. Go take your shit. I don't see why people make it a big deal when somebody say I have to fart. Go fart. We all got to fart. You burp. Excuse you. We all got to burp. Maybe it's just me. Especially, I don't know. I'm just going to keep focusing on the woman because I'm going to keep going off topic. But definitely with the vagina and being a female, especially a black female. And I'm just saying this because I'm black and I'm not trying to, you know, disregard anybody else, you know. But from my experience, it's like, you get ashamed for it and you feel so bad when you feel guilty. Like, I used to feel guilty. And I just feel like, why do I feel like icky after I just pleasure myself? And everybody does it. Oh, maybe it's me. Everybody does it. And I think because we don't talk about it. Like, as a kid, I would hear that be something women shouldn't talk about, or you're not women-like, or you're not lady-like. And it's like, nigga, let's be real. You want your girl to know what she doing down there the same way she wants you to know what you doing. But yeah, I just think with the womb and the way to go about just caring for it. I think as females, we should care more for our womb and be more like sacred towards it, like honor it more. Like, baby, you can make a whole child with this. That be grasping my head. I don't know about y'all, but that grasps my head a lot. I can make my stomach can turn from flat to within a span of less than a year. Y'all gotta grasp that shit. Like, that is remarkable. That's fucking magic. That's fucking God divinity, like greatness. And as females, we don't appreciate that more. We don't talk about that more. We don't say, is this natural? Like, we make us feel guilty when natural things happen. Like, when for some women might get UTI, some women might get yeast infection, but that just might be because they're more prone to it, or they just don't know why it happened. Like, you should never make a female feel disgusted for not knowing how her vagina works when she's never been taught, or she's been told her whole life it's shame or it's a taboo to even think about it. No, you just give yourself so much respect. On top of that, I don't know, it's just, you just start giving yourself so much respect. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to put myself through hell, so I'm gonna make sure I don't put this through hell as well. Like, just care for it more. I just find it crazy how we should speak on that more. We should talk about that more. People should, you know, just talk about that more. We talk about all this bullshit. I can't stand podcasts. People just talk about a bunch of bullshit, especially when it's women. I'm sorry. I just, I have I think higher for us. I know we are more smarter than these niggas, and I just expect more. So when I watch a podcast and the whole fucking hour and 30 minutes is about bullshit, I'm upset. When I watch baddies and no conversations about actual woman development and woman empowerment, I'm upset. Because what the fuck are we entertaining? Why are we not entertaining shit that matters to us all? You know, that matters to us all. Women know how womb works matters to us all, because then she would know the proper ways to make sure she has a healthy womb, meaning she has a healthy baby, meaning she has a healthy body. Like, come on. And your nigga gotta care. I'm sorry. If you were a dude and he don't care about how he, it's like throughout the whole process of you doing what to do in the bedroom, you should be pleased. I don't care what porn star says. I don't care what Twitter says. Throughout the whole process, you should be pleased. If there is a point, or if throughout the whole process you are in critical pain or you are in excruciating pain to the point you can't tell the difference between if this is pleasure or if I should tell him to stop, you need to have a conversation with him, and you need to have a conversation with yourself and ask yourself what actually pleases me. Because if that shit hurt. That don't feel nice. And y'all can say, oh, the size is too big. If your nigga really loved you, he would figure out a way to make sure he pleases you. I'm just being real. If your girl really loves you, she will figure out a way to really please you. That's just what it is. So you need to start having a conversation with your significant other about the importance of being gentle with it. Like, it's still a fucking vagina. Y'all we would be smashing this bitch like it's some motherfucking mashed potatoes. Bitch, I am still a woman. Calm the fuck down. Like, you should be pleased. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say on that part of yeah. And we gonna skip past that. Because I'm a female and I've had a lot of females friends, and I can think only few of those friendships where we spoken about like feminine shit, feminine hygiene, like feminine care, feminine diseases, or just stuff like that. Like, I think it's crazy how a lot of doctors don't actually know how to care for the vagina. Like, say for example, you have a yeast infection, or some people don't know, like some women can get cysts or some shit on their vagina. Most doctors don't know how to care for that. And they will literally tell you, oh, just, let me tell you about these doctors. The doctors don't care about y'all. Let me not say it. That's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry. You have to know how to care for yourself so you can teach other people how to care for you as well. The doctor will literally tell women who are in critical pain down there, like, oh, just take these antibiotics and you'll be fine in a couple days. Literally, while you can't even walk. Like, any woman who's ever had like a cyst on her vagina knows, like, bitch, you telling me to take an antibiotic and just go lay down and I can't even walk? It's crazy. Like, that's crazy as fuck. So that's why I feel like it's important, because you have to make it important, because everybody else is not gonna make it important. They're just not. Especially men. I'm sorry, they're not. Unless he really, really loves you, they're not gonna make it important because it doesn't really affect them. And yeah, they have all the answers to their shit because it was very much male dominated in the medical field at first. So we just not gonna speak on that. Tend to your womb. Tend to your womb, care to your womb, listen to your womb. Like, if you're feeling tense in the mood when you're around particular people, listen to that. You might think, oh, I'm in the mood, but maybe she's telling you, bitch, this nigga's crazy. You ever thought about that? You ever thought that maybe your vagina maybe your vagina was telling you this whole time, bitch, don't fuck him because this nigga's crazy? And that's why she was working the way she was working? Just me? Okay. I just be saying. I'm just saying. Tend to your womb. Love it, care for it, and just cleanse it. I know for me, um, you want to take a break from those pleasures. And when you start to, because they're going to rise still, when you start to feel those pleasures, you start to like focus it more in your head or your mind, like meditation wise, like your third eye chakra, basically. You want to focus it up there instead of down here because it's still energy that can be used if you just transfer it the right way, okay? Because, baby, you're not always in the mood all the time. You ain't always horny. Sometimes you just bored. Sometimes you just got extra energy that's stuck down there but needs to be pushed up. So, yeah, I say do that. I say just listen to it more. I don't know. I'm trying to like explain it how can you listen to it more because y'all probably like, what, bitch, you don't talk. But when you just start to feel desires, you don't react. Instead, you sit there and you reflect. Like you sit there and you think, what does me feel like this? And why? And who is this actual person? And would I really actually care about this person for real? Like shit like that I be thinking about. That's just me. It's just crazy. Cause as females, especially black females, they do not be caring about our wombs. Like, let's be real, we all know the history behind what they used to do to us to figure out new procedures for women, especially in the gynecologist field. And if you don't know, you need to go do your research. No experiments they did on us, just hospitals, period. Just medicine, life, period, on people of color, just period. Just terrible. But that's a different topic, different day, different title. With your womb, you just have to care for it. You have to care for it more than other people. You can't have no nigga caring about your vagina more than you care about your vagina. Like you can't have no nigga just hitting it right out in his time. Like you gotta understand the deeper meaning. Cause it's a deeper meaning. It's a deeper meaning. It's your body. It's a holy sacred place. It's the only place you can produce a whole living child, my nigga. That's deep. Okay? That's deep. That's deep. Okay? So that's all I have for this. Like just go out and I know one thing I did as well was I wrote a letter to my womb. It was basically like an apology letter for all the bullshit I let in my life. Not the bullshit niggas. So yeah. Not bullshit niggas. I didn't mean to say it like that, y'all. But just all the fuckery I allowed because I allowed that shit. Period. And I apologized to her and I spoke to her and I don't know, you just start to care more. It's just about caring. Once you start caring more about your body, it's a different feel, babes. Okay? Okay. That's all I have. I'm Prashanti. Um, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And I will see you guys on the next one.